Hey, good morning. Welcome to Golf Scholar. I thought I'd mix it up here a little, and I'm going to do some course strategies on a few courses that I'm very familiar with. I thought a good course to start off with would be Danville Country Club, because this is my old stomping grounds. For instance, this is where I learned to play golf, and this is where all my mentors came from as far as the people who taught me how to play. So this place is very dear to my heart. I haven't been there in a long time, so I thought it'd be pretty cool to just run through the holes and look at them. And as we go about it, we're going to do the front nine today. I'm just going to go over the strategies I used when I played there. That way, if you've never played there, or if you have a tournament coming up, hopefully this video can help you out with as far as getting ahead of the curve with a little bit of home course knowledge here. So we'll start here. This is hole number 1. This is a short par 5, and you'll definitely be looking to get a birdie here if you're in good position. So the way I would go about this hole is I would try to angle and position myself somewhat on a line like this. What you'll see up here is a bunker. This is a short carry for a long hitter, so they don't have to worry about it too much. But most of the trouble on this hole, if you find yourself in trouble, you're going to find yourself on the right side. That's tree lined all the way through, and you'll want to definitely avoid getting in that spot. So let's say we've teed off here. We'll go ahead and just kind of go down the hole here. You'll see a little creek here that does not come into play at all. So there's really not too much to worry about that. You can see the hole is pretty straight. It might have a slight dog leg as it comes around this bunker, but as we get closer to the bunker here, you'll kind of see what I'm saying as far as where the trouble lies. You can see any tee shot that veers to the right is going to be caught in this tree line or even right of it. The player then will be forced to punch out or try to recover back to the fairway, and you can really find yourself in jail there. So that's why I was saying off the tee, you definitely want to favor this part of the hole. That way you can avoid getting stuck in jail. So shorter hitters will typically end up in this spot. You want to avoid this bunker if you are a shorter hitter, so maybe even not even hitting a driver could be a good play, because if you're not going to get there in 2, you're really just trying to set yourself up for the 3rd shot. But longer hitters, or just anyone with any type of distance nowadays, are going to find themselves typically in like this area. I'm trying to find the 200 plate here. It should be a little bit past the bunker if we can find it. There it is. So right now you can see this is the blue marker, so this would be 200 out to the green. From this spot, let's say we've driven it in the fairway or even in the left side, the same holds true kind of on the approach. You definitely want to avoid going over here. It gets bare as far as the lies because from the shade of the trees, and also again you can get stuck in that tree line. So for your approach, let's say we're coming from the center of the fairway, there's really nothing guarding the front of the green. The ball will want to bounce and roll up a little, and this shot actually plays shorter than the yardage from my experience, so maybe take half a club or a club less. That way you're ensured to have some type of pitch or putt from the front of the green here. You can see that on the left side it's kind of open. There's not a whole lot of trouble there, especially when we get up near the green. Now shorter hitters will want to try to position themselves somewhere in this area for their 3rd shot in. And again, you can see there's really nothing guarding the front of the green here, so the ball can be bounced and rolled up. Now as far as approaching the green, as we get a little closer here, it's hard to tell the elevations from this aerial view, but behind this green it slopes off severely. If the pin is back, you'll be blind as far as pitching back to it, so you want to try to avoid going over. You want to try to avoid going to the right. This is kind of a tricky little bunker to play from. And over in here you can see where it's getting bare, or you could even get in some tree trouble. So those are the areas you definitely want to stay away from. Pitching from over here is an easy up and down, and anything in front of this green is an easy little up and down also. The green is pretty much flat. It has very subtle breaks in it, so there's not a whole lot of trickiness within the green. So again, hug the left side here. That'll be your best friend, and it's an easy little par 5. If you hit good shots, you're definitely going to have a good look at birdies. So that's hole 1. It's a friendly starting hole, and those are some of the strategies I would use as far as playing this hole.